The question is, where is the Luke Rides? I have no idea. But it involves a meeting of some kind. Let's hit it.
It's showtime.
Hello everyone at Luke Rides. So Luke Rides is back with another Motovlog, although being overtaken by absolutely everybody. We're in a little smart car. So it's only a 1 litre 3-cylinder world of cars. That is a very tiny engine. That's very tiny. Very tiny. Somehow Mercedes-Benz have made this engine very good if you're doing a city driving or just going from one town to another. One town to a city, city to a town, general driving from one place to another. Yeah, this is a second gen smart car, so Mercedes-Benz worked out a few improvements, dampening noise, the engine, the gearbox, suspension, geometry. It's only really by the third generation that Mercedes-Benz were really getting the smart car very refined for a little tiny car. But yeah, so why are we here? Well, we actually have a safety demo meeting thing with us amazing advanced motorcyclists, advanced bikers. So Luke Rides actually has to actually driving from base into north of Devon. That's what he's doing. So we're just doing for a nice chill drive. Had food, so that's good. So dance, that's amazing. It's not my chance to record, apart from being tired. Meeyaradee is still all the way in Thailand, so she can't be here. Can't be here to do anything with me. Like nothing at all. It's like I'm living. It's like we found each other, but nothing's changed. Like I'm having to live my life in Britain alone. With amazing dad, but she's not here with me. Don't wake up together. I could just rant on, honestly. I feel like you're just alone. Crazy, yeah. So yeah, it's really nice. The weather's been really good to us today. You would say, why Luke Rides aren't you just taking the BMW? The BMW has got a massive straight six twin turbo, very refined, very fast, junior supercar, a lot to like, but it also consumes a lot of fuel. So Luke Rides is trying to be careful with money at the moment, because we're trying to resurrect. So you just need the aircon in this weather. You just do. And a big engine, that wouldn't matter in any way. You'd lose 1 horsepower. But a little tiny engine where it has like 60 horsepower, you have to wear the air conditioning. You notice it. You notice a significant drop in power and torque. It just drops. You gotta look at his long throttle. But she's an automatic, so it's driving a lot easier. Now we think about changing gears. Which is pretty cool. That was super handy on a small little car. Imagine changing gears. A small little car would just drive you mad because you just have to change gears so often. So yeah, we're just going to cruise along. We're aiming to do just a steady 60 miles an hour, but we will need fuel. Get into about half a tank. So we will stop for fuel. Probably by this time, you would have seen Luke Ride's recent video of the S2R1000. That's right, we have an S2R1000 in the family now. Got to meet her, got to walk around. Yeah, she is an old Ducati Super Naked by today's standards, so it's tricky to find one with very little miles on it, because at that point you're talking a lot of money. You've got to spend a minimum of 5,000. This one is just per age and miles. It's absolutely brilliant. It is the S2R1000 Super Naked. You know, it hasn't been messed with. Luke Rice did actually find a couple of S2R1000 Super Nakeds, and found one at 5,000, and it was missing its fly screen and the white stripe of the fly screen, which was Ducati factory. And it's like, how could you be selling an S2R1000 with a missing fly screen? And you'll go, wow, you should buy a new one. Yeah, try to do that. Try actually finding one. Because it's an old motorcycle by today's standards. It's not supported. Evotech, suppliers, thingies. Nobody makes parts for the S2R1000 anymore. So if you want a particular part, like a clutch cover, you might not ever find one, because it's really hard to find one that's new, that was built all those years ago, and is somehow still new. You took you one. But we found it, and there's just a lot of things to like. So, little things. Well, you're just not flashing me, and I just have no fucking idea what you're doing. Alright, there's a flash. Okay. Because it's their right of way, you see, technically. But this one has the original Ducati fly screen, outstanding. It has the original Ducati clutch cover, outstanding. It doesn't have the stupid clutch cover that's exposed to the elements where you can hear it rattling away. Because the S2R, the last Ducati Super Naked to use a dry clutch. After that, when the Germans bought out Ducati and transformed Ducati, they told Ducati to use wet clutches, just like a lot of manufacturers like Kawasaki, Yamaha, Suzuki. So there must be a reason why. In racing, I don't know if Ducati still use wet clutches. I don't know. They may not. So yeah, it's a very interesting motorcycle. As you go. And she just doesn't look like she's been tampered with. It's like a original Ducati S2R1000. And of course, Ducati red. You have to have a Ducati in red. That's the law. Ducati's a red. That's Ducati's colour. Any other colour, it's not Ducati. So don't choose another colour, just choose red. So yeah, that's kind of where we are, really. So yeah, we are going to make the Devon. That's not good. Going to a meeting. Oh god! Oh no! Everyone's going, you okay? This just seemed a bit off. Easy doing the miles and tiny little car. You feel it in the steering. It's just constantly moving around. It just doesn't stay planted like a junior supercar. Whereas it's planted, you just accelerate. But as you accelerate, you feel like the steering is doing all sorts of things. It's not normal. Okay, gonna come into the left lane and you're just going to be an asshole and hobbit. You're going to be an asshole and hobbit? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to be an asshole and you're on a hobbit. That's fine. You're an asshole. Yeah. Mr. Meeyaradee. We need to be together in Thailand. Don't want to get older. It's upsetting. Why is that? Well, it's recently because a computer client has died. And I know that computer client. I remember when I set up her computer, the way she talked. I remember her. And now she's dead. And she's going to be buried in the ground. And it's just so sad. Now, it has affected me. It's reminding me. So her partner is Jane, and she's struggling. She's mentally struggling with life now. She doesn't have her support. She doesn't have someone there by her side. You know, and it's really sad. Traffic is a bit of a problem. Traffic is a bit of a problem, yo. And yeah, it just makes me really upset to think that what happened if I lost lost her like she is dead or now. You know, how alone, how on my own I will be. And it just makes you cry. It's just seeing what happened to Jane makes me very sad, and it's affected me because I just money, all is sunny in a rich man's world. And nobody worries. So we're just passing Exeter now. I know you're all probably bored out of your brains. Probably all very bored out of your brains by now, because all I do is talk. We're going across Exeter. Exeter is a large city for Devon. It's a pretty large, big city. So we've got to go past Exeter. To turn off, and for the time being, we stay on the M5. We will need to stop for fuel, just that peace of mind, but also the bathroom break, it seems. And yeah, going on this journey on my own.
Made a note in my diary on the way here. Simply says, bugger.
On my own. It's hurting me. It's mentally hurting me. I do everything on my own. To be doing it together with my Meeyaradee. Halfway across the planet. I cannot afford to go to Thailand. I can't. Not yet. Everything costs so much money at the moment. You want oil for your bike. That's £27. Yeah, can you just accelerate so I can pull into this lane? Oh, thank you. Like I could transmit the orders to you. It was psychic. Yeah. And getting older. Yeah. Very difficult times. Thank God for aircon. Aircon, lifesaver. Did you know it has been a lifesaver? Did you know any of that? Probably didn't. So yeah, traffic is pretty heavy. All sorts of erratic driving at the moment. Oh, so why is Luke Rice taking a motorcycle? Oh, that is a good question. It's because Luke Rice is riding. Needs to go to North Devon, and none of his motorcycles have sat nav. So I can't remember. If I took a motorcycle, I would get lost. Because I don't have a sat. My motorcycles that I have, the guys has, are not built to have sat navs. Race bikes, super bikes, sport tourers, or super leaguers, or an XT, and none of them are designed for sat nav. A motorcycle that is designed for touring is the 1000 SX, but they're really touring as in panniers. There is much more. Of course, I can build in a sat nav mount. So yeah. So far I'm making pretty good progress. We're about 40 miles away from where we need to be. Again, we only stopped for fuel. Bit of a bugger. It would have been nice to have left earlier and not feel like I'm in such a rush. You know. There's nothing I can do, but Luke Rice can do about that now. So yeah. Alright, nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to say. That's my life. Nothing to say. At least the weather's nice. At least the weather is being kind, you know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool in the world. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I'm making pretty good progress, but still got 11 miles to go. Hopefully we'll be coming up onto a thingy. Club to. Yeah, it's not been having an easy time today. The throat's been really dry. Headaches. Feeling breathless. It's not had a horrible start to the morning. You know, it's just like oh my god, can't be serious. Can't be serious, man. You can't be serious. Funny enough, I can't be. So, yeah. We're driving Mara. Gotta keep going. Keep on driving. Like these truck drivers at the wheel, driving. I love a truck driver now. Because I'm at that speed. Longest overtake in history. Do you like that? It's the longest overtake in history. It's always a little tiny car. Air conditioning. Just waiting for a safe gap. Okay. Safe gap achieved. So yeah, Columpton's going to be pretty useful for fuel. and to go to the bathroom. Hopefully you're by now, but that's going to be another 4K.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Seem to be spending money all the time. And it's stressful. Stressful work. You need to support the idea, or she won't be able to buy any food. And I know you won't be able to buy food from me yet. Pay her electric and internet. You know. We are driving on the road, pulling out our brains. Yay! Yeah, let's keep on driving. Listen to some music and take it from there. What we do now is we are making our way towards Tiverton, and we just stay on this dual carriageway for a bit. Speed limit's about 70, so we'll try and stick to that. We are using the aircon. Yeah, the engine's like, that's what happens. Small engines, you know, just struggle. Hey, Smart Car's done pretty well so far. Been pretty easy going. But yeah, we stay on this road for 5.5 miles. Take the second exit straight ahead. Oh, roundabout. It's called roundabout. Yeah, it's quite a pretty area. A lot of trees, a lot of greenery. A lot of beautiful things to look at. It's lovely. Some beautiful things to look at. Yeah, I do love those. So in Thailand, the scariest thing is the snakes. Because of the fact that it's such a high... It's so hot out there, and the humidity and forests, that it's just a place where snakes have done really well. And the thing with Thailand is there's a lot of different snakes that, because they have to be aggressive in order to survive, live, they often are poisonous or venomous. So if you were to get a bite, your body would be in a lot of trouble. You could actually die. Snakes tend to not go near people. They are scared of us, and they think we're predators. So they are scared of us, but sometimes because they have to be aggressive for their prey. They will take chances and try and sit under, say, a tree, or sit underneath like a set of plant pots, because they might think the rodent will bite them, and then that would be their dinner. So yeah, it's a very different world out there, and because it's so hot, you of course wear short sleeve everything. You can't short sleeve jeans. So you expose your skin to all these different things. Look at that, look at those fields. Oh, gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Very pretty. Very pretty of the pretties. So yeah, it's mostly just motorway miles for a bit. And then we'll finish up this motovlog. Why, hello, North Devon. Grides has come by your hood. Yeah, the Grides now enter North Devon, which is pretty different. So we are about 10 miles away from the meeting point, which is pretty cool. And so far, Smart Car's done pretty well considering. It's the little car. Aircon's going. So far, all as well. Feeling tired. Feeling tired. So far, crossed a lot of miles, done a lot of miles, and so far, still 12 miles away from our intended destination, so 16 minutes driving to do, and we've actually got to find parking before we can actually go in. To get to the bathroom, order an ale, I wouldn't not order an ale. Then we'll just switch back to coffee. And so far, I've actually done really well. Google Maps is good too, it's not let us down. Nick Chrysler will get to a point where he can do this journey just purely on a motorcycle. We'll go. Nick Chrysler will get there, it's just going this route enough times that I just don't need a sound nav anymore. I can remember everything off by heart. Very open, isn't it? It's great, a lot of open plains, hills, but like open fields, sheep eating food, sheepy, more road, place to park if you need to. 10 miles away. 10 miles away from our destination. It's funny, isn't it? You think to yourself, 100 years ago, to do this same journey, you need a horse. You need to know how to navigate. You need to be able to pay inns, so you've got a place to stay. And a journey like this would not take 1 hour, it would take several days. And you have the cold, the rain, the wet, the heat, the sun, and all that sort of stuff. That's one massive plane. BMW and the overtaking me in this very BMW, It's very much BMW. Overtake all the time. That's wind tunnels, wind farms. Yeah, pretty interesting. Been to wind farms, you'll find one here. Still got 8.5 miles to go. More town cross. More town cross, man. Alright, this is this lane where we can go back into like so, because we could like that. Yes, we could like that. Gosh, much more to say. Just do some filming on our phone and take it from there. Look at that, oh my god. It's just, wow. This is the stuff you see on a motorcycle, you just don't see in a car. Wow, that's so pretty, pretty. That's so pretty, man. Just pure green and fields and trees. Wow. That's a hell of a sight, that. Hell of a sight. Pretty cool. Keep on driving. There's 7 miles to go. 7 miles to go. 7 miles of driving. Oh, driving. Oh, just driving. We're just driving. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, look at that view. Look at those fields. Wow, it's just the oasis of fields. Just an absolute view of endless fields. Huh. Wow, and trees too. That's interesting. There must be a lot of farming that must happen up in North Devon. Must be. Weird. Yeah. Whoa. We're nearly there. Oh, and Nathaniel, who was the chairman of Devon Advanced Motorcyclists, Advanced Bikers, Nathaniel is now standing down. He's now giving up the position of chairman for another fellow advanced biker to take on that role. And then kudos to Nathaniel as well. If you think about it, Nathaniel, not only are you working, but you're also managing a group of bikers, advanced bikers, and all the intricacies and the talking back and forth, the messages and the phone calls, on top of working a full-time job, working full-time. Nathaniel, he looks tired all the time. You can tell he's just tired all the time because all he does is work. And yeah, I'll miss Nathaniel. I'm going to miss Nathaniel because he's been there for a long time. Luke Rice remembers he became an advanced biker, advanced motorcyclist when Nathaniel was still in charge. I've seen him, he's put down a couple of times. Yeah, we'll miss him. We'll miss him. That's the thing with a group like we have. The youngsters my age or younger, just aren't into motorcycling. There's very few of us, my age group and younger, that's into motorcycling in such a way that not only do they love motorcycling, but they also want to improve themselves. Unfortunately, even Luke Rice didn't know there was a advanced motorcyclist, didn't even know that such a group existed, such a club existed. And that was the thing, if Luke Rice knew earlier, he would have done the training, joined the club, he would have done all of that. But for those people that don't know about the club, they never had the opportunity to come and be an advanced motorcyclist, advanced biker with us, Also the club is complicated. It's not like many of us speak to each other anyways. Luke Rice hasn't had a message from a fellow biker in a long time. Very complicated, very but also in some ways a closed off group. And as to thing, 20 years ago, will I still be an advanced motorcyclist? It's like this, I don't know. That's a really really good question actually. I'm not sure if there will be such a thing. I'm actually not sure. Newtown Cross services not 24 hours. Oh, do you see me? Do you see me? Alright. So we're about 6 minutes away from whoa, fucking hell, dude. Oh, fucking nearly freaked me out. It freaked me out big time. Driving so dangerously, you dangerous bastard. I understand that in a supercar. I understand that, but you're not driving a supercar, you're driving a Range Rover.
Big, heavy, flashing SUV.
We're nearly there. We're nearly about to make that turn in. So, roundabout. So we're coming up to the roundabout, which is where we'll be turning left. South Malton, that's what we want. Soon, we'll be with the fellow advanced bikers, advanced motorcyclists. We'll be with them. Quite pretty nervous because it doesn't feel like an advanced biker at the moment. It doesn't, and that's going to play on his mind. Make him pretty nervous, to be honest. We're 5 minutes away. Let's do some filming and get to where we need to be. Well, we quite hope you enjoyed that little moto vlog with the sun beaming. It's beautiful, isn't it? So we're getting ale, and we've got all sorts of different machines here. So you got your BMW GS 1250s, Touras, and then got the odd Harley Davidson, BMW's Tourer RT, and then we've got a couple more over there, and some very nice colours as well, colour schemes. So, thanks for watching.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. As water.
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Rides are going to go and get an ale or some sort of drink, and we're going to learn more about road safety. Let's go see. Yes.